Christianity in Blue Jeans, the letter of James, chapter 3. Dear brothers and sisters, not many of you should become teachers in the church, for we who teach will be judged more strictly. Indeed, we all make many mistakes. There's an understatement, right? We all make many mistakes. I love the Bible because the Bible is very practical. Nobody has gone through the Bible and said, oh, here's Abraham. He messed up, so we better take that out of the Bible. Peter denied Christ. We better take that out of the Bible. No, we all make mistakes. I like to say it this way. Everybody has garbage cans because everybody has garbage. Everybody has garbage. Now apply that to your spiritual life. Everybody makes mistakes. There's nobody on this earth that has ever lived in a human body except for Christ that hasn't made a mistake, hasn't done something they should not have done. And so James is being very practical here. We all make many mistakes. For if we could control our tongues, and how many times have we made a mistake of saying something we should not have said? For if we could control our tongues, we would be perfect or mature, and could also control ourselves in every other way. I think the hardest thing in our Christian journey is to hold our tongue when we need to not say what we have been thinking. I know that's difficult for many people, but in our Christian journey, showing maturity in your spiritual journey is being careful of what you say and don't say. We can make a large horse go wherever we want by means of a small bit in its mouth. Notice what it says in James chapter 1, verse 26. If you claim to be religious but don't control your tongue, you are fooling yourself and your religion is worthless. Now back to the horse. You can control a horse with a small bit in its mouth. And a small rudder of a ship makes a huge ship turn wherever the pilot chooses to go, even though the winds are strong. In the same way, the tongue being a small thing that makes grand speeches. Our tongue can take us on a road that we don't want to go down. And so we must be careful of what we say. Listen, we have 2 ears, but only 1 mouth. Listen more than we speak. So it says here, a tiny spark can set a great forest on fire. I listened to the news just recently how California, thousands and thousands and thousands of acres are burning out of control because of a small little fire. And now it has expanded to create devastation everywhere the flames go. A spark can set a great forest on fire, and the tongue is a flame of fire. It is a whole world of wickedness, corrupting your entire body. It can set your whole life on fire, for it is set on fire by hell itself. People can tame all kinds of animals, birds, reptiles, and fish, but no one can tame the tongue. It is restless and evil, full of deadly poison. Sometimes it praises our Lord and Father, and sometimes it curses those who have been made in the image of God. And so blessing and cursing come pouring out of the same mouth. Surely, brothers and sisters, this is not right. Be careful what you say with your mouth, that it matches your Christian testimony. Does a spring of water bubble out with both fresh and bitter water? Of course not. Fresh water comes from fresh water, and Salt water comes from salt water. Does a fig tree produce olives or a grapevine produce figs? No. And you can't draw fresh water from a salty spring. So his point is, make sure that your mouth and your life are in unison, in harmony. Make sure what you believe is your behavior. Make sure what your doctrine is also what you do. Your Christian character ought to line up with a Christian creed. And so matching what we are and what we do in our Christian journey is vital if we want Christianity that we live to be workable in blue jeans. May God bless you and keep you.